So today we're going to take apart the ZTE Fury from Sprint. To start off with, there's 7 screws going around the outside. I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to watch me taking off each one. One of the screws is underneath that little sticker. It's the void sticker. Just so you know, like by taking apart the phone and stuff, you void all the manufacturer's warranties. But it's a pretty simple process, so you shouldn't have too many problems. To start unclipping the screen from the frame, I started at the bottom of it, and you can see as I take my pry tool and just kind of slide it along the edge here, there's probably about 4 clips on either side and then a few on the top and the bottom that snap open. They separate right where the color meets the silver. When you pull the 2 pieces apart, make sure the motherboard stays down on the top of it, next to the screen, and doesn't pull away with the bottom half of the phone. As you can see, all of the different components of this phone are soldered onto the board, so there's really nothing else that you can replace without getting super technical into the soldering aspect. There's 3 ribbon cables attached to the screen. The bottom one I stayed by the battery, this one right here that goes to the screen, and then this one right here by the top. But basically you just take the little tiny clip and flip it up right along the edge, and then you wiggle the ribbon cable out very gently from the edge. They are pretty resilient, so you shouldn't have too many problems ripping them or tearing them or anything, as long as you're fairly gentle. There's no screws holding the motherboard down, so just pull it away. And then this is the whole screen. Putting it back together, the motherboard does kind of clip into place. Not clip so much, but it sits really firmly between the screw holes. And then getting the ribbon cables back into place. That was one of the hardest parts, getting them to line up. Just once again, just be gentle with them. And then once the ribbon cable's all the way inside of the little holster for it, you can slide down the little latch which locks it all into place. The back plastic itself just clips right back on again. Make sure you run your hands up both sides, make sure all the latches are in place. And then you can take all the screws and put them back in. Any latches that you missed, like any clips that didn't clip into place, will clip into place once you get the screws inside. Toss in the battery and you're good to go. Anyway, I do post lots of phone, tear down, rebuild videos at least once a week. So go ahead and like if this helped you, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.